Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Amy and I'm a cruelty-free makeup enthusiast. So in today's video, I thought we could talk about all the new makeup releases, mostly the things that I'm not gonna buy, and some things that are tempting me, and things that I'm definitely gonna buy. So let's get right into it. Let me open up Trend Mood because that's what I'm just gonna go off of. The first thing that I definitely want to talk about that I'm probably going to pick up, this photo was actually teased. Here, let me move over so I could put images right here. This photo was teased like several months ago, or at least a month ago, and that was the Physicians Formula All Day Rosé All Play palette. So it's like that little play on words of Rosé All Day. I love rosé. I love these rosy tones, and I definitely want to get my hands on this to give it a try. It looks like it might be a dupe for the Huda palette, the new nudes, and I have several friends who swear by that palette. So I've never bit the bullet to buy it because it's like $60 something, and I don't know, I'm still like on the fence about Huda. I think she's most likely cruelty free now because she no longer uses real mink lashes. She's changed that to faux, which I think is fantastic. But her stuff is just really pricey, so I would really love to give this a try. It looks like finally this isn't going to be just a CVS exclusive. They are going to have it available through all retailers, so I'm not sure when it's going to drop, but I definitely want to get it. Jeffree Star has these highlighters that are coming out, and they're $50 each. I'm just going to preface this with saying I would probably, I mean, I don't want to say never, like never ever, but I will never spend, I'm not going to spend $50 on a highlighter. This is ridiculous. Like, and to be honest with you, like, I don't think his highlighters are the best formulas of highlighters. Like, when I first got his, what are these called? Actually, I have one right here that I got from his holiday bundle. This is the Skin Frost and Mystery Frost. This is actually really a pretty highlighter, and I like it. Let me show you, because I use this a lot during the fall. I think it's actually really cool. It's got the little black speckles in it. But I don't know if these are like the best on the market. I don't mind them. I know that I think is his Supreme Frost formula. I do have one of those. I think it's called like Peach Frost, and it is really beautiful, but honestly, $50 for a highlighter. And I mean, they are pretty, but I was watching Angie's video earlier, and she had said that the kind of formula that he put in those, it is like a very expensive formula to make. But if you look at them, they're just like, they look like glittery toppers, and for me, spending $50 on just one of them is kind of ridiculous. Again, I know it was very expensive to make, but I think this is just, it's just silly. I know they come in these like really pretty boxes, but I do kind of think their names are really funny. I was talking to Chris, my husband, about it before because I was laughing. Like, the names are called like Gag Me, Sour Ice, and then Lick My Glit, G-L-I-T. Oh my god. That's like close enough to get demonetized or something. I think it's very funny though. I think that's very like on brand with Jeffree, because he's very cheeky and he makes those kind of jokes. And I think if NARS can have, you know, makeup products called Orgasm and Deep Throat, then he can have something like this that's a play on words. But it's very pretty, but $50. It's ridiculous. Let me talk about Colourpop. So Colourpop has come out, keep it up with Colourpop, hashtag. They, like, I know that they're like, heh heh heh, we know that we make so many products and release them all at once. I just wish they'd allow their palettes to have a moment. Like, even if it's just 2 weeks, let it have a moment, let it breathe. I feel like so many brands are just like releasing, and they're not giving those palettes a moment just to have sort of people to get them and just enjoy them. I feel like there are so many releases that we can't just sit and enjoy and play with things. So I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. But there's these beautiful butterfly palettes that they've come out. So there's like more of a nude toned one with some oranges, and there's another one that's like more pinky neutrals, and then there's one that's a little bit more deep with purples and reds, and I think all three are quite beautiful. I know one of them has Hungry Ghost as the pressed glitter. Which one is that? That's the, yeah, that's that like nude orangey kind of one. And Hungry Ghost is already in 2 of my palettes that I have. So they keep just putting the same colors in their palettes, just with different packaging that looks really pretty. And these are very pretty. These are an Ulta exclusive. I know that some of the Ulta exclusives have moved to the Colourpop website as well, like the Truly Madly Deeply. I have that palette. I think it is a gorgeous, like mauve-y, purpley kind of palette, and I really like that. But yeah, I don't need this. I'm not gonna buy it. Not gonna buy it. They did come out with that cooler toned one. Let me see, what is the name of that? That's the one with the butterflies on it. Oh, they did a giant one with all singles in it for Black Friday. Where is the one? What is this called? This is the Butterfly collection. So it has the Powder Puff highlight, the palette, which is $18 with all like really cool tones, but that doesn't have glitter. Is that glitter? Oh, I think there might be one glitter shade. That one did kind of call to me because I'm having like a cool toned moment right now. I'm really enjoying that. But I recently picked up the Elsa palette from Colourpop, and that has the cool tones. I'm wearing it today. Yeah, I want it, but I'm not gonna buy it. More Colourpop. The Bare Necessities palette. I did want to buy this because, excuse me, I saw it and I was like, this is so beautiful, like all nudes. Who doesn't want all nudes? It's so pretty. But honestly, I already have nude palettes and I don't need this. And it's really big. And honestly, I keep on saying honestly, I'm sorry. Big palettes don't really do it for me. I do have several big palettes and like that's enough. I don't need any more. They kind of overwhelm me and I don't think anyone needs this. They're beautiful shades, but no one needs this. And I think they're selling it right now for $30, but the price is gonna go up after Cyber Weekend is over. So I don't know. And like Colourpop's all about being like really affordable. And I understand that $30 for a palette is affordable when you have 30 shades, but this is just, you don't need it. You're not going to buy it. I'm not gonna buy this. They did come out with a brush roll though. I bought this. Yeah, I did buy it because it looked so pretty. I mean, I don't know if white, it has like this white faux leather, beautiful brush roll. And I just wanted to try it because I've never tried Colourpop brushes before. And I've always wanted like a really nice professional brush roll. I always just kind of like mix and match my brushes in my own like handmade like brush roll thing. So this one seems interesting. I'm interested to try it. I'll probably put it in a video sometime. Another thing that Colourpop did, their sister company Soul Body, which has all like the dry oils and like the giant highlighters with the brush too. They came out with their pink champagne line and it is so pretty. I did get the giant highlighter one just because it's so like, it's just such a, ooh, like it's just like such a warm but pinky, champagne-y, goldish, all mixed together, and it just like, it just looks so yummy. And so I did buy the little kabuki brush so you could put it on, because I'm kind of getting into putting a little bit more of like shimmer just kind of on the décolleté. I think it's really pretty, and I've heard that this smells like a drink, like a tasty martini or a cocktail or something. So I would love to try that. So I did pick that up along with the brush roll as part of the Black Friday deals. How did you guys do on Black Friday? Because I was actually restrained, and I'm happy that I was restrained. I only bought a couple of things. My friend Lauren from Little Blushing Birdie and I made a purchase actually on Thanksgiving morning because Nabla started their sale early, and I've always wanted to try some more things from them. In particular, their Soul Blooming palette. Always wanted to try that palette, so we made a purchase together so we could get free international shipping, and I'm happy that we did that. So let's move on. Going back to Colourpop, they did a Christmas or their holidays 2019. This is the Good as Gold collection. Again, more butterflies. They're kind of going that with the winter theme. It's very pretty. It's like golds and browns. I don't need this. I have a lot of gold. I really do. And I do love gold because I think it looks pretty. Like bronzy gold shades look really pretty with blue eyes. But I don't need this. I don't need that. Let's see, what else is here that's interesting? I want to just talk about two influencer collabs really quick. I want to talk about Lady Gaga's line. She's expanding for like the holidays, and I have no interest in this brand. I think I'm anti-hauling this entire brand. I've talked about it during my last kind of new makeup releases, and while I appreciate that she has very minimal like retouching done to her photos, like you could see people's skin, their pores, I really do appreciate that. There's nothing special about this. She looks beautiful in these pictures though, but I just think this is such a boring palette for her because I feel like she's Mother Monster, and I know she's kind of toned down a little bit, but like, I don't know. I just think she's too edgy for this. Like, this is just very boring. It's overpriced. I think there was too much hype. I don't think it's good enough for her. So, that eyeshadow palette, how much are they selling that for? Oh, it doesn't even say. I don't know. I feel like if you want something like that, there's probably a Colourpop palette out there that's like a quarter of the price. Kesha Rose is, Kesha, the singer, is putting out her cosmetic line. And I do appreciate that it's like bright and colorful, because when I think of Kesha, I do think of like rainbows and unicorns, and I totally support her with, you know, everything that she's been through and like her music career. I do enjoy her music a lot. I think she's a lot of fun. She seems like a really sweet person. Again, I have no desire to try this brand. The colors in her palette are very bright. They seem to be very her, but I just have no desire to try this. I feel like the market is just way too saturated, and I have no interest. I don't know. I feel like now more than ever brands are kind of being, I feel like all these celebrity brands are just more of a cash grab than like just passion for makeup. You know, like when you have maybe brands like Fenty or Flower, which is Drew Barrymore's line, like they kind of started a little bit before this like massive craze of like now everyone is like trying to be an influencer and a makeup artist and trying to start their own brand, and now everything that comes in just seems very insincere to me, and it just seems very much like they realize that the beauty industry is worth so much money, and then there's money to be had, and I feel like that's kind of why so many people are creating their brands, and I just have no desire. The same thing goes with Millie Bobby Brown's whole line. Again, I think she's a wonderful actress. Like, as an actor, I look at her and I'm like, the amount of maturity in her acting at her age is just amazing. And I think it's super cute that she did create something for younger people, like actual teenagers, to look like teenagers and not do a whole face that's beat with makeup, and I think that's cool. But again, no desire. Anti-hauling that too. The Christmas collection, the Santa Baby collection from Kylie, this like almost got me. I thought, oh, how pretty, there's actually reds in here, North Pole, like it's actually legit Christmas theme where people do, oh, you know, glitz and glam inspired things, or Colourpop's doing butterfly. She's like, no, Santa. You're gonna have Santa because it's Christmas. And I think that's cute. But the more I look at it, I'm like, the more like the colors I see in this palette, I could probably dupe them with what's already in my stash. That blush highlighter duo though looks super pretty. Only for like fair to medium skin tones though. But everything else I'm like, ugh, there's like a brush set and stuff. I don't know, she almost gets me sometimes. I own 2 of her lip kits. That's the only thing I own from her brand, and they are actually pretty nice. They're nice to wear at work because they last all day. But that's about it with what I'm kind of inspired by. Not that I buy from Morphe, but they came out with these palettes called the Blue Yeah Away palette, and then the Truth or Bare Artistry palettes. You have like a mixed, cool, warm, neutral palette with more browns because it's Morphe. And then one that's like, oh, we have some cool neutrals with a bunch of blue. Honey, the blue thing has been done. So many people have done blue palettes. They're selling them for $18 each. I still can't get on the Morphe train. I still need someone to explain this to me. So Nabla, let me talk about Nabla. This is their Dream Me 2 palette. It looks so yummy. I actually did not pick this up when I made my Nabla order. Lauren did, and I'm so happy that she did. It is beautiful. I love all the different kind of textures that there seems to be in this palette. The only thing is that the majority of it is shimmer. I really like having more mattes. So at this point, I'm not going to pick it up, but it really does look pretty. And I'm so happy that people are really getting on board with Nabla and seeing more and more of what they're doing. I think it's very, very interesting. The last couple of things I want to talk about is Tarte made a collab with Lele Pons. Is that how you pronounce her name? I have no idea who this person is. She is gorgeous and she has like over 1 million followers, so she obviously is very popular. She's beautiful. This is even boring for Tarte. It's just like, look, more neutral shades. And then they popped that blush and highlighter in there. No interest. I don't know who would buy. I mean, I guess maybe her fans, but no desire. So Linda Hallberg is coming out with the Enchanted Mysteries palette. She's kind of expanding on that. She's doing a quad, and then 2 are her metallic finishes, and then 2 are the duochrome finishes. So the duochrome is in those like pretty filigree printed pans, and then the bottom ones I think are the metallics. Super pretty. So it's like a green, a white, a black, and then like a gold or an orange. I'm not gonna get it just because quads in general don't really like, I like a little bit more than 4 shades, but I don't like a lot of shades. So I wouldn't get it just for that, but I do think the colors are very pretty and I'm glad that she's expanding on it. I've always wanted to try, she had a palette that was like all those filigree printed and they were all the duochrome shades. She doesn't sell them anymore, but I always wanted to get that. All right, so I think that is all that I wanted to talk about. So thank you guys so much for chatting with me. What do you guys think of new releases? Is Colourpop just taking over all new makeup releases? Because I feel like all I'm talking about is like celebrity brands, influencer brands, and Colourpop. That's kind of what I felt like I was talking about. Anyway, that is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. As always, remember to stay compassionate and chic. And until next time, bye.